Good morning, Vikings fans! Grab a cup of coffee because it's time for Rise and Skol.
All right, happy Friday. It is Packer week. It is time for Rise and Skol. We got to get Lupagus one of these mugs. I got a ton of them here. He is yet to receive one, but I'll get him one for sure. And also, let's give one away, huh?
Let's do it.
What do you think? Let's do hashtag Rise in the comments just on this video.
Yeah.
We'll pick a random winner, and we'll mail you this beautiful mug. Ashley made these. Everybody knows Ashley. She did a great job.
She did very well. Also, hit that like button, speaking of Ashley.
Happy Friday, everybody. It's going to be a great day. Packer week. Conferences, it ain't high, but it ain't low.
No, I mean, Packers struggle at home. Vikings coming off a really bad offensive performance. Defense is playing well. I expect a low-scoring game, but definitely one the Vikings can still win.
All right, well, we're going to talk Packers. We're going to do we're going to do a couple fun things today. We're going to do keep, cut, clone. We're going to do a make-believe expansion draft, involving Vikings 26 and under, see who has the best team, so stick around. But first, a little bit of news out there, a little house cleaning. Grenard limited yesterday, and Will Fries limited. So,
I mean, Fries better than did not participate. And I think Grenard was on the sidelines the other day. So, yeah, I think those are steps in the right direction.
Ryan Kelly is full, but is still in that window. They haven't activated him, which brings me to the next news. Nudie freaking McLaughlin is gone. He's gone. They waived him.
Yeah, you were talking about this a couple weeks ago. You're just like, maybe he's just not very good. That's why he's not on the field. That's why Fabian Moreau's out there. Apparently, that is the case. They said, you know what? We can cut you. We can probably get you back in the practice squad if we want you. No one's going to claim you. You're not very good, Nudie. So it sucks. Everybody loves Nudie McLaughlin. Sounds like he was a great character in the locker room. Apparently, though, it just wasn't happening on the field.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had good size coming out of college. He should have been drafted. He was one of those guys that we were very excited to get because he was kind of like the Ivan Pace type dude. Like, oh, he should have been drafted. Oh, we got him. But like, if you can't crack the field with these guys, like they're bringing Fabian Moreau up before you, and really they got Byron Murphy, Isaiah Rodgers, Fabian Moreau. Like that's how much they think of Nudie right now. Like they don't even that's all we have.
Yeah, if someone goes down, is Metellus going to swap over to a corner? Jay Ward, like what are they going to do?
I don't know. I do not know. They got our boy Zemiah Vaughn on the practice squad still, and some other guys, but we'll see. But that wasn't surprising, but it was still surprising.
God, what Tavir Thomas has to play defense? Could you imagine?
He'll be better on defense than he is special teams. We gotta get a trivia here real quick. A lot of Christian Ponder talk lately, because and not great. So I'm going to ask you, Lupagus, what team did Christian Ponder last play for?
Like actually play or just was on?
What was the last jersey this man wore in the NFL? Right. So that is trivia. We're going to get into the comments and some other stuff. But let's talk some Packers quick. Let's talk Vikings Packers. The three key players in this game. Who do you got?
I'm starting with the most obvious one. JJ McCarthy, our quarterback. He has to bounce back. Horrible game, accuracy issues, mechanic issues. He has to fix something, whether it's just throwing a ball a little more touch. He has to get better in some area. He has to start giving us some hope here after that horrible game. And even like last week, though, he had a nice last drive. So I don't know. It's a mixed bag from JJ right now, and it needs to get better. So he's key. If he plays like he did last week, we're going to get absolutely killed.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's obvious. I got JJ too. You pretty much said it all. I still like the 2-minute drill to score was fantastic. It doesn't get me overly excited because, like a lot of people were saying, those are kind of scripted, and that's and it's all those one read quick boom boom booms. He's got to do something. Like we're gonna live and die by JJ McCarthy this week. The Packers are a beatable team. He cannot do anything close to what he did last week. We probably have the same. I bet we have two of the same. Maybe not. I got Christian Darrisaw on there. Darrisaw obviously going against this Packers pass rush. Parsons, is Van Ness coming back? I don't know. They got a bunch of guys up there. Christian Darrisaw, one of the best in the league. He's got to be on his A game more so because of the guy we just talked about. McCarthy's got to have time. He had time last week. Unfortunately, he just couldn't hit Jack.
He couldn't. And hopefully he can this week. Yeah, the O-line played pretty well. Actually, the last couple weeks, even the Ravens game, I thought the O-line held up well. The penalties were there, but I feel like 2 weeks in a row, the O-line's played very well. And, we're excited to see all 5 starters, but now Will Fries up in there. Who knows if we will. But, yeah, definitely Christian Darrisaw. I got Jordan Addison. He's been a Packer killer. He's got 19 catches for 251 yards, 4 touchdowns in his career against the Packers. Jordan Addison, let's do it again. Been a little quiet lately. Let's wake up and do what you do against the Packers and absolutely destroy them. One of these receivers has to go off here soon, and Jordan Addison's week is this week.
Well, the ball's got to be in the vicinity. That is a key component of them going off. Remember, put a hashtag RISE in the comments for a chance to win one of these beautiful Rise and Skol mugs. What better way to wake up for the holiday with this in your hand? My last guy is Aaron Jones, man. Aaron Jones, give it to your last team, or give it to your former team, I should say, and run the ball. I mean, the Packers, when you look at it, what they're giving up per game, like they're one of the better ones in the league, but the last handful of games, they're leaking a little bit. They're giving up yards on the ground, and Baz on Roundtable is basically saying, like, if the Vikings get the ball moving on the ground, taking the ball out of McCarthy's hands a little bit, he will be concerned. And he brought up Aaron Jones, so I got to talk about him.
The thing is, Vikings don't like doing that. They like putting the ball in McCarthy's hands over and over and over and over and over again. I would love to see it. Aaron Jones, you'd love it. He wants to do a Lambeau Leap more than anything in the world. And the Vikings will like to, make sure that happens. So, yeah, run the damn ball against this Packers team. Make it life a little easier for J.J. McCarthy. I'm going to go Jalen Redmond. Jalen Redmond's been such a force. And if he can get in the backfield, cause ruckus, get in Jordan Love's head, Jordan Love will make mistakes when he's pressured. He'll make mistakes when he's not pressured. And also getting in there. You sound like Josh Jacobs. I think was he limited or full goal yesterday? Like I think he's playing now. Like I didn't think he's going to play. But Redmond, he's always in the backfield. I mean, look what he did against Derrick Henry. Josh Jacobs, one of the best backs in the league. Jalen Redmond can be up in his business on Sunday.
Up in his business, my business. Those are our three main guys. You don't have anyone else, right? That was it?
No.
So yeah, some big boy names out there. We didn't mention a single Packer. We talked all Vikings. Clearly the Packers definitely have some players on their squad as well. But we don't want to talk about them.
They got 53 of them.
They do. And you know what? I think like 48 of them aren't very good. All right, let's have a little bit of fun. So here's the rules. So the point of this is to, a lot of negativity going on with the Vikings. Oh man, we're going to suck for the next 10 years. We got some building blocks. We got some young guys on this squad that are still very, very good. So we're going to do an expansion type draft where we're going to go back and forth. It's a snake draft, and we can only select Vikings 26 or younger. So the thinking is we do not have a franchise. This is an expansion draft. We're starting one, and we can only pick Vikings players to start this squad. Make sense?
Yeah, and we're doing 5 players each, right?
Let's do 4, and they have to be 26 or younger. Those are the rules. First draft pick, paper, rock, scissors.
Oh, okay.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Well, yours is under the screen.
It was this.
Do it again. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
All right, first pick, Lupagus.
Yeah, this one's tough. I've been struggling. I didn't really want the first pick, but I'm going to go get my stalwart left tackle in Christian Darrisaw. It's almost as key as having a quality quarterback. Hard pass on Justin Jefferson, but I'm going Christian Darrisaw.
Christian Darrisaw. Man, I was hoping you were going to go Jefferson. Darrisaw definitely would have been my first pick.
Yeah.
I am going to go. Man, this is going to be really unpopular, and you're going to get your boy Justin Jefferson because I'm going to go. I'm going Jalen Redmond. Need that big beefy man on the defensive line.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going to go Donovan Jackson. I'm building the trenches, baby.
You are building the trenches. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm going to go Justin Jefferson. And it's tempting to double up here on the wide receiver position, just make it stacked. But I also, an edge is very important to have. So I think I'm going to grab Dallas Turner next.
Who'd you take, Jefferson and Turner?
Yeah.
Well, I got two big, beefy, meaty guys up top here.
You do.
So I got two. I'm going to do 2 picks here to finish it off. I am going to go. Yeah, this starts where it starts to get a little gross. I am going to take Jordan Addison.
Yeah, you have to
Jordan Addison. So Jordan Addison. And you got the Masons, you got the LDRs, the Nailers. I feel like I can get some running backs in free agency in the draft here. I'm really thinking this through. You know what? I'm thinking Jordan Addison and Will freaking Reichard. You can't get a kicker. You can't get those are hard to find, damn it. And I got mine.
You did. He was definitely on my list. I probably would have sniped him as well. A guy you didn't mention, Miles Price. I'm definitely thinking about grabbing here. I love what he does as kick return. But you know what? I'm gonna take the quarterback, JJ McCarthy. We don't know yet. My last pick, young quarterback. If he is it, that's huge to start a franchise around. So I'm going JJ McCarthy.
All right, here's the squads. Mine is not sexy.
There's mine.
Oh yeah, like anybody can read. What the hell is that from a?
St. Jude's.
Jalen Redmond, Donovan Jackson, Jordan Addison, Will Reichard, and you got Darrisaw, Jefferson, Turner, McCarthy.
Yeah,
not bad.
Different looking. I think the real thing I learned when I was putting this together last night, I'm like, man, we don't have a lot under 26. That I want to draft. That to me was the most striking thing about this exercise. Was like, geez, man,
we don't, but we got some blocks. We got some building blocks. Darrisaw still only 26 years old. To me, is crazy. It seems like he's been around forever. Him and Jackson are beautiful. I thought Fries was 26. He's 27.
Yeah.
So like, if we didn't mention anybody, like, oh, why didn't you draft him? They're older than 26. So
100%.
All right. Well, I got my kicker, and you got Justin Jefferson. So I feel like your squad might win. Let's go to top comments. We're still going to play a keep, cut, clone. We got the trivia answer as well. Also, we got to mention the Skol to Service giveaway is still going on. Hit that form down below if you know somebody who's served. If you have served, you can nominate them. The best one wins this awesome pizza oven.
Yeah, some great Patriot pizza. Put in there.
All right, here we go. Comment number 1, Jason Kellogg, longest comment ever. The Will family's to blame. They hired a terrible GM and unproven, inexperienced rookie coach. The offensive line coaching has been terrible. Look at the O-line. They have gone to other teams and all of a sudden gotten better. Ezra, Garrett, Ed, come to mind. That's too many to be a coincidence. So basically, I think he's just saying, shame on the Wilfs. This is all their fault.
Well, he did. Then he kind of goes into coaching. He kind of changes his tune without realizing it. And this one there was a lot. We did that Who's to Blame video. A lot of people actually picked the Wilfs as who to blame. And again, you look at the record. I mean, it's still a winning record with KOC and Kwesi. So, I don't know. I mean, sure, what the Wilfs would point to if they're defending themselves, but a lot of people actually picked the Wilfs.
Well, and the Wilfs, I think the Wilfs just have to get sold on the human. It's not like they have people that are advising hire Kwesi or go do this or go do that. It's not like they're just like they know what they're doing. Like, yeah, the Wilfs are fantastic. I think they're one of the best owners in the NFL. I wouldn't blame them for anything. They'd come punch me in the face, and I wouldn't blame them. They've done so much for the Vikings. Look at this stadium. Look at the players they bring in. Look at how much money they're spending.
Facilities.
I mean, the Wilfs are top notch. Next up, Rich says, I think we all lost today. The biggest thing I lost was hope for this team. I wouldn't even know where to begin to tackle this dysfunction. It's just too deep.
Rich, he's in a bad spot. Someone go visit him, have a sandwich with him, do something. But I don't think this is anywhere near levels of Mike Zimmer's final year dysfunction. And maybe stuff will come out. We'll find out that it is. Apparently, the vibe's off of this team all year long. I don't know. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's as bad as Rich is making it sound.
I don't think that Rich is he has a right to his opinion. I think that this is just the wrong word. I just think it's team. Like, they're not playing very good football. Dysfunction to me seems more like shit going on behind the scenes. I don't know, maybe, but like, I don't think they're playing very good. And I think people are getting frustrated that they're not winning games.
Well, you got AJ Brown in Philadelphia. He's out there saying stuff. And you got Justin Jefferson at the podium yesterday defending JJ McCarthy. So I think that's where I don't feel like the dysfunction is as deep as he's talking about.
Chi Chamis. I like that. Redmond just does his job and no signature move. But if he got up and rubbed his tummy, I'd like that too. I don't like how he says tummy.
I just like how he ended that thing. I'd like that too. If he did that, I would like that. It would be a great celebration. But he should lift up his jersey, expose the belly, and then rub it. Truffle shuffle.
I feel like that's been done. A lot of belly rubs have been done. Redmond, like we were talking on a video. Like, Jalen Redmond has reached a point where I feel like he needs to add a little bit something to him. I know T-Bass is probably watching. Just do your job and get back in the huddle. But I don't know. Redmond needs to find something to do. He's got that big round belly. All right, Jeff Whitney, another long one. I guess I watched a different game because I thought Turner sucked. The one sack was a cleanup coverage sack for 1 yard loss, and he got washed out over and over and over in the run defense. He may have made a play or two, but I saw him miss a ton of plays. Jeff hates Dallas Turner.
I think Jeff did watch a different game. I thought Dallas Turner was fantastic. Stats show it. He was constant pressures. I thought he was good against the run. Probably should have had another sack, maybe 2 more. I thought he was a menace. So I don't know what the hell Jeff was watching, but I appreciate his opinion.
Yeah, no, Turner, I mean, I've said it multiple times. It's just we're going to get very excited when he's making plays, and he finally made plays. So I am going to get very excited. He could have had a better game if he went to miss a sack. I mean, it could have been much better, but it was still a very good game.
It was.
Paxel Rose, Quasi's first draft move explains him. He's an extreme gambler, a bad gambler. Bye-bye. Thanks for setting us back 10 years. Point of view, anyone can excel in free agency and undrafted free agency. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that second part isn't true. But, yeah, first draft, it definitely, you look at it now. Like, we're having to spend money to fill, depth on this team. We just did the 26 another draft. Not a ton to choose from. I was hoping there's a lot more options. We did 4 players each because there just wasn't enough to do much more than that. So, yeah, it sucks. He's a gambler. He likes to trade. Doesn't get fair value for his trades. That is who he is. And
here's the thing I'll say on the undrafted free agents is we keep so many and they excel is because he's missing on the draft. Mm-hmm. If all these draft picks we've drafted over the years made the team like they should, we wouldn't have this many undrafted free agents. So it's great that he's finding these guys that contribute. But when you look on the other side, it's actually not great. Like they shouldn't, not this many guys should be making this team.
What do we have? 7 make the team last year?
I mean, you look at Miles Price, absolutely should be on this team. But like, I mean, you look at the depth, especially at the edge rusher. Jesus, I mean, like in defensive line, they're riddled with undrafted free agents.
They are, and guys who don't see much playing time.
All right, those are the top comments of the week. As always, we had a ton. Remember, put hashtag RISE in the comments for a chance to win this beautiful mug. Not this one. That would be gross. Let's do keep, cut, clone. So it's exactly the way it sounds. You have to keep one player, you cut one player, and you clone one player. And I didn't make it easy.
Oh, so these are the 3.
So out of these 3, you have to pick which one you're cutting, which one you're keeping, and then you get the clone one. Comments as well. Let's see what you guys would do.
How am I supposed to cut out of these guys?
That's why it's a game. Keep, cut, clone.
All right. I got my answer.
Well, let her have her. Who are you keeping?
I'm going to keep Justin Jefferson.
Wow.
I'm going to clone Andrew Van Ginkel. Could you imagine 2 Van Ginks on each side coming out of quarterback every single? It'd be game changing. It would be
2 guys on the IR at once. All right.
Yeah. No. I'm assuming they're healthy. I'm not going to. I mean, come on. That wasn't.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not disagreeing with any of this.
Then I'm going to have to cut Donovan Jackson, much as it hurts.
Wow.
I got a superstar receiver, and Gink is just, he makes this defense so much different. And if you had 2 of them, it would be on a different level.
Yeah, no, there is no right answer to this, and there is no wrong answer to this. This is very hard. Like my mind goes to like, I'm almost want to keep Jackson and clone Jefferson.
Yeah.
I love Van Ginkel, but like 2 Jeffersons on a team, it's like good. I mean, Jesus, anybody. Yeah. McCarthy might even be able to complete some passes, but yeah, this
okay, settle down.
This is very hard.
It was hard. I didn't think it'd be this hard.
Yeah, I started off with scrubs. I'm like, oh, that ain't fun. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we got to do the trivia answer. We're gonna wrap this Rise and Skol up. Once again, happy Friday to everybody out there.
Yeah, happy Friday. And it's a great weekend. Weekend before a holiday week coming up. There's not really a full week of work next week. It's gonna be great. So Christian Ponder here. Of the year. It is good. I know he was that Raider late, but I feel like he finished with the San Francisco 49ers.
Niner, vagina. Yes. He was a Niner. I think he was a Raider. No, he was a Bronco. He didn't play for any of these teams at the end, but he was on them, so that counts. So Christian Ponder, he got a little bit out of that career. Not bad. Well done, Chris.
Yeah, 5 years, 6 years. Was he 2010, 2011?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it's been way too much Christian Ponder talk.
Well, I had to bring it up. There you go. There's the Rise and Skol for your wonderful Friday. We hope everybody has a great day out there. Remember, put the hashtag RISE in the comments for a chance to win this. Got to get Lupagus a mug. It would be much cooler if we each had one.
It would be. It will be. Yeah. Hashtag rise in the comments, guys. Remember this. Thanksgiving did not become a national holiday until 1863, partly because of the campaigning of Sarah Josepha Hale. Really wanted it.